While a lot of SMGs and XDefiant feel a bit underwhelming at level 1, once you get some decent attachments, all 4 of them are super fun to use and feel very distinct from each other. If you're just looking for the SMG that'll have you getting kill chains from level 1, unlock the P90 and stick with that for a bit. The P90's 50 bullet mag is insane for pubs. You can chain off 2, 3, 4 kills consistently just because you have so much ammo. Unlocking it only takes 10 SMG hipfire kills, and even though hipfire is notoriously bad in this game, it shouldn't take you more than 2 or 3 games if you're focusing on those hipfire kills, even if you're the worst player ever. Now let's get into a quick overview of the SMG category. The MP7 seems to be everyone's favorite SMG, and I get why. The fire rate's insane, it shoots pretty straight, and once you get the right attachment, this thing is speedy and drops people quick, especially if you're hitting headshots. But this thing's kind of a pea shooter compared to the other SMGs, besides the Vector, once the range extends a bit. This build has been making the runs in competitive play. Movement, ADS speed, sprint to fire speed, and strafe speed will have you gliding around and dropping people before they can even react. The MP7 is too fun, and might just be the best in class, but it hasn't been the only SMG in the meta. The MP5 might be my favorite SMG. I'm still torn between the MP5 and the P90, but this gun is just so fun for me because it's great up close, but still really connects headshots in the mid-range. I just feel like I can zap people in the head consistently with this thing from not that close. It just shoots so straight. While this tournament-ready build has done no wrong for me in pubs, I have a terrible obsession with turning SMGs into mini ARs, and the MP5 seems to work great for this. This barrel extender based monstrosity of a build has been pretty fun, and I still don't feel like I need a red dot on this thing. The P90 has been one of my favorite weapons since the beta. It feels like the ultimate 6v6 SMG, and when you throw a red dot on it, this gun feels like it can do a little bit of everything. Win up close, win some farther range fights too, all while moving around the map pretty quickly. I've been experimenting a lot with this gun, but one thing's for sure, I love the muzzle booster on this thing. I think I'm rocking a new build every week on this gun, so feel free to adjust the attachments how you'd like it. The P90 can do anything! While the Vector reigns supreme within SMG ranges, most players are looking for something a bit more versatile, and the Vector at level 1 is not that. While the gun melts for sure, it really needs attachments, particularly the fast or extended mag, before you can really chain big kill streaks with it. One of XDefiant's most competitive developers, Patrick Price, stands behind this Vector build above all other SMGs. The Vector's slept on for sure. I see why Pat keeps trying to get people to give it a shot. It does the pure SMG role the best. And don't get it twisted, this thing shoots kind of straight too, like what? When it comes to choosing a faction to pair with the SMG playstyle, Cleaners and Echelon are my go-tos. The Cleaners Firebomb is perfect for the fast-paced entry SMG playstyle. The first guy in having a potential 2-piece is insane for some of these objectives. Even if you're playing a different faction in the middle of the game, knowing when to switch to Firebomb and break a tough setup will make your team's life easier. The Echelon's intel suit is great for slower, slay-heavy SMGs. Playing patiently off your intel suit close range makes you really hard to play against. But don't get it twisted, it works for the faster entry SMGs too. Pushing up ahead of your team and getting info before they push an objective will give your teammates vital info, allowing them to adjust their routes and positioning to account for the enemy's known locations. Here's a big tip I'll give you all for the intel suit. If you can, wait for the intel's UAV pulse before pushing forward. If you're moving through the map faster than your intel suit can scan it, nearby players can easily slip through your intel suit pulse. XDefiant's SMGs are so fun to use, even with ARs being as strong as they are in this game. They really dominate on the close quarters focused maps. But on other maps, you really have to pick and choose your battles to be successful with the SMGs, which is really how it should be. It all comes down to map design, and I have very little complaints when it comes to the maps in this game, especially coming from Modern Warfare 2 and 3. I'm having too much fun on every map to give you guys a favorite, and even my 2 least favorites, Mayday and Emporium, have given me plenty of great, memorable games, but I'll still never vote for them. Anyway, enough yapping about maps. Thanks for watching. We just passed 200 subscribers this week, and we're still climbing, baby! And a special shout out to subscriber number 217, Psycho Umbreon 12. If you want a shout out at the end of the next video, subscribe and drop your sub number in the comments. And check out my other guides. I'm also streaming on Twitch, starting around noon PST until 6. Every day except Monday and Tuesday. The link's in the description. Come say what's up.